Hey everyone, it's Jen here. Thanks for joining me. I'm deciding to jump on the pick a card bandwagon because I think they're really fun and I love watching other people, so I'm going to do the same. This one is for single people or dating people, someone who's not in a truly committed relationship. So go ahead and pause or whatever you want to do to. Oh, let me tell you what they are. Sorry. This is carnelian. It's a raw carnelian. I'm really into raw stones right now. I love all crystals, and with the Crystal Visions Tarot, we have amethyst with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. This beautiful garnet my parents brought me back from Sedona with the Mystic Dreamer Tarot, and this gorgeous raw moonstone I got this summer in Massachusetts with the Arthurian Tarot, Legend Tarot. So go ahead if you want to pause and we'll jump into it. I really should edit my videos to take things like this out, but you know what? I have another full-time job and I just don't, so sorry. So Carnelian group, you are first. Let's see what's going on for you guys with regards to love right now. So I meditated, that's coming out. I meditated before this reading, and for the Carnelian group, I got get your freak on, your funk on. I don't know what I do not think you want to get your funk on because that sounds gross. Oh, and I get someone's been a pain in your butt cheek or a pain in your left butt cheek, which was super specific, and I have no idea. Maybe someone hurt themselves working out or something. And that you're kind of looking, whether you know it or not, for a more traditional courting, even if you want to say, like you would like, to do it the old-fashioned way, to go on dates, have the door open for you, have get dressed up, whatever your idea of that is, and to sort of take it slow and get to know each other. The bottom is the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're sort of sick of relationships not working out. They haven't worked out. And you're thinking, well, I'm going to try something different this time. And it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to say if it's very difficult for two people to be a match and to be a match that can make it even two good people. So keeping a perspective that with all the people that you can meet in this world, that if you haven't been successful thus far, neither have I. I don't know why I said thus. It's not surprising that you haven't found the right one, no matter how old you are. It's tricky. So to be a little gentler with yourself and, but it's time to really let go and move on. It's time to stop monitoring social media accounts, block and delete if this person periodically reaches out and gets your hopes up. It's that slot machine relationship, I call it, where you keep putting all this emotional energy, whether they even know it or not. And just when you're kind of so low or ready to give up, you get a text or you get this, or they take you out and sleep with you. Who knows what they do. And then you're like, oh my God, and I've done this. So, and then it's back to, oh no, I don't want you, but it's fun because you're always around if they need you. So stop being around. Stop. Oh, transformation. Time to transform. But it's really more inner work for us than it is anything else. Okay, that makes sense. Seven of Wands. So this card is about defending yourself without being defensive. So I feel like in context with a relationship, no is a complete sentence. You don't no longer feeling obligated if someone brings you out and asks you out and pays for your dinner. You do not owe them anything. You don't have to explain. If they try to make you feel guilty, big fucking red flag, right? So it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Yeah, it's like you go in, I don't know, maybe it's you don't feel worthy or something, and you don't. You are enough, you are whole, you are everything that someone's going to want. It's just finding the right person. Because like you do have this 10 of Cups, this happily ever after. I want to kind of erase this family though, in the sense that I don't know what your happily ever after looks like. It may look nothing like this heterosexual couple with a child. I mean, I don't know what your happily ever after looks like. Some people don't want children at all. Some people, I mean, so think about that. What is your true happily ever after? And what are your main qualities that are important to you in a relationship? I feel like you've been with people in the past that they were just selfish and immature, basically. And now you've closed down and you have your guard is up and you're very closed. And it's time to open up and know that you can navigate this just fine without getting hurt again, because you're coming at it from a totally different perspective with tons of it, with experience and wisdom, and you have the high ground. You're in charge, and you do not have to. There's no obligation here. I don't know if I'm explaining right. And look for the person. Recognize who you were attracted to previously and maybe why. Did it remind you of a parent, or was there like, if we're insecure, sometimes we can be attracted to very confident people, but lots of times very confident people are actually either narcissists and it's all an act anyway, or they're overcompensating. Maybe you were attracted to someone that was like, kind of a big personality. And I feel like I kind of see you at this party or out, and you're kind of hanging back because that's where you feel comfortable. And you kind of look next to you end up with someone else that's kind of hanging back because that's where they feel comfortable. And because that's not who either of you are usually attracted to, you very easily start having a conversation. And so, like, that's the type of person you need to recognize. Hey, wait a minute. I'm out in this club and I'm having a really good time quietly over in the corner with someone, and I don't feel uncomfortable. In fact, it felt so comfortable, I am almost missing it, if that makes any sense. So pay attention to people you feel comfortable with. Like that's what you want to be looking for in someone moving forward. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the amethyst group. Amethyst. So we will put the amethyst right here. Actually, I have another amethyst I got out to charge. It's been in my truck. Much darker, huh? This one's obviously quite a bit washed out, but I love it. I love it. Okay, amethyst group, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I love these pick. Oh, what it came up with you um, with the amethyst? Spending time at home, dog and animals. Oh yeah, I got this. So for any of you dog people out there, or even if you're not, I feel like your next person might be a dog person or an animal person. And so I don't know if that means they're a vet or they work at a vet's office or a rescue place or they just have pets. Um, but spending, yeah, like it's going to be super comfortable. You will just be spending time at home, chilling, going for walks or hikes with the dogs or going to the park. Um, it's going to be very domestic and very comfortable very fast. And that doesn't mean moving in together too fast, but um, there's a really nice comfort feeling with your new relationship. Oh, and we have the star, so that's a pretty positive. This is healing. I feel like you both have been through it and cherish peace and quiet and calmness. There's no, maybe you both had dated drama queens in the past, and it's like you guys just, or people that were like, what do you call it? That didn't know how to fight right. They right fight. Isn't that what it is? Where you're just fighting to be right, and like you two will follow the rules and be courteous and be respectful, and it just has a really nice, comfortable feel. So if you're starting to feel like there's something wrong because there's no drama, you may need to check yourself and make sure that um, you're not trying to fabricate that old pattern for some reason. Yeah. Full moon. So someone you might meet around the full moon, which was this evening, like overnight tonight. What? It's February 9th. So your emotions about this person at the beginning, you're not going to know how to feel about them. And I think it's because they're much different than people you've normally dated. That's a theme that's coming up. People are ready to do things differently, to take action in a way they haven't been accustomed to doing in the past. And it's bringing in new and better results. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. Travel. We have all major arcana. Okay, we have the star, the moon and the stars, and the fool, the moon. Oh, I just got the chills. The fool. What is that? A Trevor Hall song? The moon and the stars. Let's see what this other card is while I try to get those lyrics. Five of Cups. Yeah, definitely pointing that your past relationships, it's not that you're hanging on to them bitterly, it's that you have really learned and are doing things differently this time, and it's going to really pay off. Let me see lyrics. Is that the name of the song? It's Moon Sun. Forget it. Let's just look it up anyway. Here we go again, creation. Look at that, all that light you make in. Here, I'll just put it up there. You can stop it if you want to read it. See if anything jumps out at you. I won't give up on you. There are some people you need to give up on. I'm just going to say it. There are some people you need to give up on. I just saw the I will follow you, though. The whole end of the song is I will follow you. So that just really clicked with this Fool card. Maybe you're going on an adventure, a leap of faith. Maybe you will meet this new person you're going to meet. Maybe you both are going to connect. Like, I even see some of you wanting to go to Hollywood or New York or something, somewhere where you would be a star, could be a star, and that you both realize that you both have this dream and decide to just go for it together, move together to pursue the same type of dream, or you have a common bond around traveling. Yeah, it's almost like you go out and go on these adventures, but when you're home, like, you can't wait to get home. So you gotta have figure out where your home base is, something about home base. And maybe, yeah, or maybe one of you or both of you have jobs that you're road warriors, you're always flying somewhere. And so when you guys are home together, um, you just really cherish that time together. I don't know how those relationships, I could see those becoming a little, could be great in the beginning, but what if one of you all of a sudden settles down? That's terrible. That's me. I have a hard time imagining. Actually, I want to leave these crystals out. Having someone around all the time. I've been single for a long time. Okay, let's move on to the Garnet group. What time is it? 17:17 it was for the Garnet group. This gorgeous. And the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. Let's see what's going on. What are single people? Oh, there we go. 9 of Wands. Some of you are just like, I am sick of waiting. I have been so patient. I've worked on myself. I've done the work, Jen, and why is no one coming? And I think you're getting a bonus card. As positive and happy we are being single and doing our thing, I don't know honestly how not to do this, because I do it too. I think this is exactly what I do. There's still somewhere in the back of your mind, whether you realize it or not, I'm just never going to find anyone. And so that ends up getting projected somehow outwardly, and is actually blocking new people. So I guess this reading right off the bat is like, are you really, oh yeah, look at this. I've been patient. I'm patiently waiting. I'm impatiently waiting. That's what it is. At the base of it, I'm impatient and trying to force it and make it happen in a very subtle, subconscious way. So sorry. I don't know why my voice always decides to do this. Probably because it's early in the morning. Strength card. Are you truly making yourself vulnerable? Really? Are you really putting yourself out there? Have you really tried online dating? Have you really tried... Sorry. So this is about truly putting yourself out there, going on a date, getting yourself out there. I'm impatiently waiting at home and not putting myself out there at all. And I can't understand why no one's coming. 9 of Cups. Wish. What do you wish for? To be carefree, take a leap of faith, to put yourself out there, to go for it, to be real, to be seen, to not care about what other people think, to not worry about what other people think. But you do. I know. I feel like this is a reading I can really relate to. I feel like it's time. It is time. It's time to take action. That Leo full moon, right? It's time to take action and do something. You've been patient enough, you've waited long enough, you've done the work, you've tended to yourself. You are ready. You are ready. And when the right person comes along, but you do need to put yourself out there. Make yourself vulnerable. It feels vulnerable, but it's kind of how you look at it. But you are going to need to get out of your comfort zone if you are to bring this new person in. You're going to have to take that leap of faith. So, and I didn't write down when that one started. That's okay. That was a very succinct, short message, and it is just get out there. Whatever you've resisted, whatever you resist persists, right? Sorry. We're on to Moonstone already. That message was clear as can be. Let's see what my favorite cards have to say. I'm going to write down, though, when Moonstone's starting. I did write down when Garnet started. I'm just losing my mind. Moonstone. Okay. How's it going to come out? These are my cards. Someone asked me, I was taking a psychic development class, and someone asked me what my favorite deck of cards are, and it's these cards. And I'm not, and just because they're mine, I don't know how to explain it. Like, this is my deck. Like, we're family. You know what I'm saying? There are other decks. I have lots of decks that I really, really like, but like, if something happened to this deck, I would be really upset. I don't know why I decided to share that with you. I'm sure you don't give a shit, but Ace of Cups at the bottom is pretty damn good. So, yeah, a new emotional beginning, a new love, someone filling your cup. Very positive on the bottom. I feel like it's just saying you are ready. You also sense someone coming in, I think. And so be careful. This is when we self-sabotage, right? That we're not self-sabotaging and somehow a little bit nervous or worried or whatever, and block it from coming in. Temperance, balance. I think you're going into this new relationship and you're really concerned in the sense because you're so into this person. You can't believe you feel this way. You didn't think you'd ever feel this way again. But you want to do it right this time. You really want to do it right. And maybe you're getting a little bit and overthinking things. So this just says to calm down, stay balanced, make sure. A good way to judge that you're not getting too off balance is, are you still keeping up your normal routine for the most part? That you haven't already stopped going to the gym, stop seeing your friends, stop doing things that are important because you want to make yourself so available to this person because you just want to spend so much time with them. So chill, be cool. Be cool. Don't be so available. Don't be so... So you may meet this person online. You may be texting. They may slide into your DMs or whatever the young kids say, whatever you guys say these days. But I do feel like you will meet most likely over the internet in some capacity. Whoa, Page of Cups. yeah, so definitely a lot of communication, a lot of communication. You may really enjoy talking to this person. You may even talk on the phone, even the notion. You may, yeah, just have, you go out for a date and you end up just sitting there talking for hours or something. I see you guys really having a strong connection with the way you look at things or think about things. And you really like to um, discuss things and consider things and explore thoughts and ideas. Um, yeah, like you both are creative that way. Um, but again, just stay cool, be cool. Don't be so and I don't mean play games, but make sure you're continuing on with your normal life and the things that are important to you, that will serve you well in this relationship in the long run. Okay, so thanks for stopping by, and I will see you at the next video. Take care.